Hey y'all, what's up? I was gonna say something else. Anyway, welcome back, y'all, to the Brandy Yvonne channel. Y'all already know I'm Brandy Yvonne. Here at my channel, we do fun reviews, recaps, and discussions of all of our favorite shows. We are running it back this video, okay? It's probably like a good old month late, but this is gonna be Family or Fiance season two. I'm sorry, season four, episode two. I believe it was Sonia and Michael. She works hard for the money. Now, if you wondering why the hell is you doing a video that's a month old, reason being, y'all know a sister is in school getting her educational doctorate, and hopefully my admin credential. Anyway, so of course I had residency last weekend. Had a bunch of assignments due, but we're on spring break this week. And then now I'm officially on spring break from my job, and I'll have school next week. But anyway, I'm on spring break regardless. So I'm like, you know what? I got the time. I can come back to y'all, catch up. Now I was not gonna review this particular episode because I've done reviews since this episode came out. However, y'all be watching that Family Fiance on my channel. Like y'all be watching old reviews of Family or Fiance. So I said, you know what? Let me stay on track with Family or Fiance. I got to get back to y'all. We're Ready to Love. We are behind in that area as well. So today, and probably this whole weekend, gonna be catch up, really. So just stay tuned. I'm gonna catch up on all the Family or Fiancés. I'm gonna catch up on Ready to Love. So we're ready for tonight. Because we got a new episode tonight. And I think I owe y'all two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I owe y'all two episodes of Ready to Love. So we will get into it, okay? Before we do, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the new subscribers. Y'all still subscribing. I appreciate that. Like the video if you enjoy it. Even if you don't just like it, help a sister out. It's Women's History Month. Um, ain't I a woman? Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode. And don't forget to share the video where you have to share your content. Anyway, how y'all doing? Let me know in the comments how you are doing. Shout it, say hey. Don't be afraid to say hey. Anyway, this was Sonia and Michael, and we're just gonna talk about it. It's gonna be no particular order because, like I said, it's been a month ago, and I don't recall scene by scene at this point, but I do recall the episode. Okay, so I believe they like in their 30s. I think they live in New York, and so Sonia basically got all the jobs. She had a catering business and this other business and that business, and it might not have been catering, child. I don't know. Anyway, she had a bunch of jobs, and Michael was like doing HVAC, but he ain't really making money like that. And she paid majority of the bills. He barely put anything on the rent. Now I believe she has a child already, and he had a daughter that's like 18 or 19. Now they live together. She paid majority of the bills. So, you know how Family and Fiance works. They're trying to get the blessing. I can't remember everybody on her side because it's been a minute. I think it was like a friend, maybe her mama, child. I don't know. Anyway, on his side though was his mom, his grandma, and his daughter, right? And we find out that mom and grandma are big time enablers. Grandma be giving him money every month. He owe grandma was it $700 or $7,000, something crazy like that. Mom and grandma helping to pay his insurance and all this stuff is too much, and he too old for that. Like he in his 30s. That's why I told y'all in one of them reviews that he was a deadbeat and I didn't have time for that. So my thing is, first of all, Sonia, girl, why are you engaged to this man? If you doing all this, Sonia, you got all the jobs. Why are you engaged to this man, girl? Why are you wasting your time? I feel like Sonia just wanted a man to have a man. Like that's the only reason Sonia is there. It's because she just wanted to have a man. And he ain't even all that. Like he might be a little bit cute, but okay. Like I always feel like you could do all bad all by yourself. And I'm not gonna just say ladies, men too, but especially my ladies. You could do bad by yourself. If somebody not adding to you, they are not elevating you, they are not making your life better, and not just financially, but any kind of way, but especially financially, especially for a man being with a woman. A man should be adding to that woman's life, or they should be partnering, working together, whatever. But he ain't even partnering because he ain't even matching her on the rent. This was a waste of time. It was a waste of time. So he be playing video games all day long. That's another thing. When he could be, trying to get clients for the HVAC services. Um, Sonia was like, "Oh, child, this ain't gonna work." Sonia, she was getting in a bit of a dark and sunken place through the episode because she was like, no. Like she was realizing, like, girl, what am I doing? I'm drinking some coffee, y'all. I wouldn't be able to do these reviews right now. I'm so tired. I'm so glad I am on spring break from work. And my school district, we get 2 weeks off. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Y'all don't even know. This 2 weeks is right on time. I mean, I got school still. That's fine. But I ain't got to wake up early for 2 weeks. Thank you, God. Oh, except for next week because I got next week I got residency again. So we might get a little bit behind, but not too much behind, right? Side note, I think Love and Marriage Detroit comes back. I don't know when. I was trying to find the date. I couldn't find it. So um hopefully we'll get back to that show when it come back. Who knows? I've been trying to watch Love is Blind, but I'm barely on episode like 6 or 7. They about no, I think they came home from the honeymoon. They just got back from the honeymoon, and I know they already had the reunion. Like it's boring. I'm sorry, it's boring, but I heard it gets good, so I'm gonna try to finish it. But I doubt I talk about it with y'all. We'll see. If something changes, I'll come. I'll just pop out and show y'all. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, moving on back to the family or fiance. Y'all see how I got off topic. So what else is happening? Oh, Michael's daughter. So Michael's daughter came live with him. Is it upstate New York or New York City? Or she lived upstate and she came to New York City anyway. Or maybe she lived in Albany and then she came to New York City. But anyway, her mom, so she basically watched her mom pass away. Like her mom literally passed away in her arms. So this was sad. This part was sad. Oh, this part had me toe up. So so Michael and the daughter met with is it Dr. Allie that does the trauma stuff? So anyway, met with her and she was saying how um so her mom I guess had asthma or something, and her mom um was it asthma? I think it was asthma. And her mom needed whatever medicine she needed, and she was having like an emergency in the bathroom, and the daughter was like panicking and screaming because she didn't even know like what to do or what to get. And then she called 911, and the people on 911 were trying to tell her what to do, but she didn't know how to do it or how to handle it. And I think she was only like 10 or 12 years old. And anyway, they couldn't save her mom's life in time. So the mom passed away, unfortunately. And the daughter blamed herself because she didn't know how to, do whatever life-saving emergency or thing she needed to do or give her mom the medicine to save her life at the time. She didn't know how. And so she blamed herself all that time for her mom passing away, which was so unfortunate. And, the therapist or Dr. Ali told her, like, you can't blame yourself for that. Like, what 10 or 12-year-old is going to know how to, do a medical procedure, right? So that part was heartbreaking. And the dad didn't know, Michael didn't know that she blamed herself for that. And so when the mom passed away, the dad moved her in with him, but he had a lot of help from the mom and the grandma. So it was very much giving that the dad didn't do much. So dad said, like, hey, and so he got to like have his daughter like basically cry in his arms, and he was like, he never had this experience and he really needed this. And um he was talking to Sonia about it too, because I think Sonia took a ring off at one point because Sonia was over it. So anyway, oh yeah, because Sonia, let me back up. When they had that spaghetti dinner down to the table like they always do at Family or Fiance, I think that's when Sonia was saying that she didn't know that the mom and grandma was paying for certain things because she found out when they did the little activities. Because Sonia had to draw her little budget or whatever. Well, it ain't a little budget because she paying mostly everything, but she had to do her budget for activity with Michael's family. And they said, "Oh yeah, we still paying this. We doing that. We didn't get him some money last week, girl." She didn't know all that, so Sonia was fed up and tied. So anyway, and I forgot what Michael had to do with her side of the family. Anyway, back to the daughter though. So he was like, do you want to do more things together, like take you to the movies or whatever? She didn't really check for that. She's with some dude, and she been spending more of her time with him. And so then she was like, no, she ain't really trying to do that, but like calling and having these talks or something they're gonna do, they gonna work it out. So he felt like he really made progress when he did that. So Dr. Tracy, is Tracy a doctor? I'm not sure, but anyway, she told them like they need to make a set plan of like deliverables. Like, okay, he gonna only play the game this many hours a day or this many times a week, and then he gonna spend this much time in the business and see if he can grow and bring in more money and all this stuff. So they get to the blessing ceremony, right? I think everybody pretty much said yes, and I think the friend was like, he couldn't get a blessing because he was like, if things improved, then yeah, I can get my blessing. But right now, I really can't give it. He was the only one that kept it real. Everybody else gave the blessing, and then they show the credits and say that they're working on whatever. I don't remember. The daughter ain't really checking for Michael. I don't remember what Sonia and Michael really working on, or if they worked on it, or they didn't work on it, or Michael said he's trying to grow his business, is getting better. I feel like it's all a lie. And we know it's a lie because at the end of the credits, now this is part that I was pissed. At the end of the credits, they show a scene and they was like, then the cameras is on. And they show a scene where Michael in the room talking to his grandma and telling her what to say during the blessing ceremony. And basically making sure she say yeah and give her blessing. So grandma is again enabling him. And I totally resonated with this because I had an enabling grandma too. That enabled lots of people in my family. Not saying she didn't help me, but of course, I got my own education and I started, making my own money, paying my own bills, But people who were way, way, way growner than me were still being enabled in my family, right? So that's my thing. So I was like, oh, why do these people do this? I get, family wants to help, grandma wants to help, and that's a blessing. If you can, help your family out. But when you're enabling people, it's just not good. So he basically, grandma enabled him again. She gave her blessing, even though she may not have wanted to, but he got her to do it. And that was that, right? So that was the episode of Family and Fiance. If I missed something, y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought of the episode. I'm about to go eat. Okay, because I didn't eat lunch at work, so I'm eating a little late lunch. But yeah, we're gonna catch up today. Okay. For sure, I'm gonna do Ready to Love before 5 o'clock, before the new episode come on, because we gotta watch that. So I'm gonna do that next. And I know we gotta do. I didn't watch last week's episode of Family and Fiance, so I gotta watch that as well. But I did watch the Hakeem and whatever her name was. That was traumatizing. I don't even know how we're gonna talk about that. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for supporting the channel and being patient with the slow reviews. But we back. Don't forget to hesitate, or don't forget, I should say, to like the video, share it where you like to share your content, comment down below, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye.